If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run again with Wright. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Motion man sent left. 1st and 10, Herbert. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's got a man left. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down and 5. We've got a screen to the running back. Jukes one defender, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain, and that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down from the red zone. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. He'll try to do it himself, and he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast. Gonna keep this one and go. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. QB sneak coming. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on... If that sneak hadn't worked, do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now a run with Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. Right again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Broncos, about set to begin their drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They motion the slot man right. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. He takes it in at the 48. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. They're set up at the 35 now. This is Wright running left. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. Now goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Hauled in by Rice. Touchdown, LA! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here he is on third and long. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up fourth and long. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Takes this in at the 25. Juke the defender. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Found his way through most of the kicking team. He picked up 25 on that return. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. One last play before the break. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He keeps it himself. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chargers take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Wright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. Pat Surtain has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And he sent a man in motion. He's got room to roam here. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First throw for the backup now. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert back to it after the pick. Setting up the screen. Dukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. We got 5, and now it's going to be third down and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On third down, Pollard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Herbert on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this is another incompletion. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up fourth and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
17.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Wright running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers losing by 4. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Herbert from the gun. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 44-yard line.
To throw. Still on his feet. Oh, the football's loose. And the Broncos corral it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. And he's got this down to the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So it's a win for the Broncos. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They